Hi guys, Arjita here. Welcome to this card video. Today I am going to use Always Roses stamp set by Gina K Designs, and this is a stamp set I illustrated for Gina K, and I totally love this. So I want to show this stamp to all of you, and maybe you can have a closer look at the sentiments and images in this screen. So I'm going to use my distress ink in antique linen to stamp the roses and leaves on Arches cold press water paper a few times. So I am planning to do a background kind of look for my card, and I'm going to stamp maybe three or four roses on this A2 card front. So this is a huge image, and still you can use that as a background, and I hope you will like how it turned out in the end. So I just created my mask, and I'm going to use that to mask off few places. So now you can see that I've started coloring it, and all the negative areas I'm going to paint in neutral tint shade from Daniel Smith. I love this uh, sample book kind of a thing from Daniel Smith, which is just fabulous, and you can paint so many images with just these tiny bit of colors. So I'm going to paint this entire floral cluster with some light peach shades and some muted greens. So I love painting brighter flowers, but for this one I decided to go a little muted, and the palette is going to be very simple. I have kept almost all the footage for you all to watch, and since the image is big and I have stamped it a multiple times, it took me some time to color this, and you can totally use this technique just to stamp one flower and a few leaves around. So I have used this Daniel Smith sampling book for so many of my paintings, and I don't have all the shades in tubes, but this particular uh, shade card or whatever it is called is an absolutely brilliant idea, and you can invest in this and try out the paints yourself, and if you like them you can start building your collection. So now I am using the undersea green for the leaves, and all I did is I just add the most pigmented uh, uh, paint at the base of the leaf and then blend it forward with some water. So a lot of people ask me what kind of brushes I use. So these are some water brushes. They are also called aqua brushes, and you can buy them from Tim Holtz, Prima, and Koi. So they're just acrylic fine tip brushes, and you can fill water in it, and you don't have to dip in your brush in water again and again, and the blending becomes much easier by using these. But in case you do not have this, you can absolutely use your normal brushes and go the traditional way. So all the coloring in this card was absolutely same, and you just add the concentrated pigment at the base or at the place where you expect the maximum shadows to be, and just blend it with water. I don't have a lot of knowledge about the light source. I don't care about it, and whatever I feel is correct, I just do that. So you can just enjoy the coloring process. I will stop speaking here, throw in some music, and once the entire coloring was done, I will just finish it with a simple sentiment, and the card will be done. So hope you enjoy it. See you towards the end of the video. So I hope you observed that I build a lot of watercolor layers on top of the dried ones. This is how you get that beautiful three-dimensional look, and you feel as if the flowers are just popping out of the cardstock. So this is how watercoloring is done, and I hope you learned something here. And now finally I'll be adding some very dark colors in the same family, a lot darker tones of the same family in the core of the flower or at the places where the flower is just joining together, and that is how we will get that look. So now almost towards the finishing of the card, I'm going to add more layers of greens also, and then do some splatters. So I love splattering my base colors on all my floral illustrations. It is quite in trend, but it also makes the watercoloring look more rustic and more natural. And with this, the card is done, and I'm now going to stamp the sentiment which says always, and another one, a tiny one, which says be together. I'm going to adhere my card panel with some wet glue, and the sentiment was popped up with some double-sided foam tape. So thank you so much for stopping by. See you soon. Take good care of yourself and your family, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.